Hello, 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 hello. Hi, angels. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my ASMR YouTube channel. Today's video is long awaited, and I've been hoarding drinks for this video. Today's video is going to be all of my summer beverage favorites, but I am going to try and make this video just a little bit shorter because I know it's not your typical ASMR video, and a lot of them are caffeine drinks, and I know not everyone is a caffeine addict like me. I also like to preface by saying I am sober, 100% sober, so I'm going to be including some mocktail favorites if that's something that interests you. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this video. It is only right that I start with an Alani because they are my favorite beverage company. This specific flavor, the strawberry sunrise, is my favorite, but it's so hard to find now. It came out earlier this year, and since then they've come out with a bunch of new flavors. But yeah, this one is my favorite. I typically order these off Amazon just because if I could have this flavor every day, I would. I think Alani's are my favorite beverage because they have the cutest cans, and I do really like aesthetics, so an aesthetic can will sell me every time. I'm gonna group by brand. So next we're gonna go with another Alani. This is another one of my favorites, the Orange Kiss. If you can't tell, I love the color orange. It's only fitting that I like the flavor orange as well. Not to mention the packaging is really cute. This is one of their best sellers. It's not my favorite, but out of the Alani flavors, I do really love it. I would say I'm not a fan of all Alani flavors, if I'm being honest. Like all of the blue flavors and some of the really popular ones, I'm not a big fan of, but most of their summer flavors I like. Probably because I am a summer girl at heart. So this is my third favorite. This watermelon wave. The packaging on this is very cute. So cute. These are typically in store just because they came out at the beginning of the summer. I've never shaken a Alani can, so hopefully I'm not ruining anything. These have 200 milligrams of caffeine, and they gluten-free, vegan, and they have biotin and vitamins B6 and B12. They have 0 grams of sugar, 10 calories per can, no fat, 200 milligrams of sodium, blah blah blah. The rest I don't really care about. They have a bunch of different vitamins. My last Alani favorite is this cotton candy flavor, which if you watched my clothing haul from this summer, you'll know that I do not like cotton candy anything. I don't really like sweets, but this flavor, pretty good. I also wanted to include that I do like the sherbet swirl flavor. Is that how you say it? I could be mispronouncing that, I'm sorry. But yeah, I do really like that flavor. This cotton candy flavor is so cute. Look at this packaging, y'all. This is literally adorable. So cute. I love matching my energy drink with my workout outfit. I cannot get over this little packaging, like the duck, the little balloon dog. But yeah, I said in that video this tastes kind of sweet, but it's not like it's not overpowering. I did get these off Amazon and they came a little busted, so be aware of that if you're ordering your Alani drinks off Amazon. We're gonna move on to a non-caffeinated beverage in case that's not your thing. I am not a huge fan of soda, but I love a nice Lollipop. I am kind of picky on the flavors. I will also say I am an Lollipop fan, and I think I only like 1 or 2 poppy flavors, but I never buy them, just because if I'm gonna spend like, I think these are like $4, if I'm gonna spend $4 on a prebiotic soda, I'm gonna buy Lollipop. So this is my favorite Lollipop flavor, the peaches and cream. Not to mention the can is orange. I love a nice little orange packaging. These are also kind of hard to find as well, but it is one of their newer flavors, so I've been finding them at Whole Foods. But yeah, if you've never heard of Lollipop, they are a prebiotic soda. So they have like that little soda fizz that you kind of want. They have plant fiber and they support your microbiome and digestive health. Okay, here are the ingredients. They have 50 calories, and yeah, the rest I don't really care about. So a fun fact about me is that I played a lot of different sports when I was younger, but my main sport for a really long time was soccer. And if I had a game or a tournament, 90% of the time it was just my dad who took me, and he would take me to a restaurant in our city, and I would get a root beer, which I don't really love soda, but if he would have a beer, I wanted to be included, so I would get one of those root beers in like a root beer bottle, and I felt cool, but I was like 7, so. But yeah, I do really like this Lollipop root beer flavor. Sometimes you just want like a little kind of sweet treat. I do consider Lollipops more of like a sweet treat for after dinner, or if I'm having like popcorn and a movie, I will drink one of these. And then my last Lollipop flavor, surprise, surprise, it is a orange squeeze. I really only like these in the summer, but they are good, This one is more on the sour side, so if you're not really into very orange flavored things, maybe not your thing. But if you are, you would really like this. I have a few other Lollipops that I have liked in the past, but I'm just not reaching for because I got sent these Bloom Pops, which I really like these. Their flavors are so good, especially because I love Shirley Temples, but they can be really sweet and I don't like that all the time. But these are really good. I have this Shirley Temple Bloom Pop, which these have 3 grams of sugar, 20 calories per can, and they support gut health. I think this packaging is so cute. And then my other Lollipop flavor that I used to love was the strawberry vanilla. Yeah, that's what it's called, but I don't reach for it as much as I really like this Strawberries and Cream by Bloom Pop. These are so good. I will say Bloom Pop has a ton of other good flavors, but these are just my 2 favorites of the Bloom Pop. Moving on to my favorite flavored water. I have been posting about hint water for years. Don't get me wrong, I love water, like just out of the fridge, but a nice hint water, especially when you live in the South and work out sometimes, like outdoors. I just love hint waters. I've been obsessed with hint waters for years. Specifically, this peach raspberry flavor is my absolute favorite, but I do like a majority of hint water flavors. I typically buy hint water packages in bulk on Amazon for whatever season we're in. So for like the fall upcoming, I'll probably get the apple flavor just because I think that's kind of fall, and then yeah, just whatever season it is, that's what I buy. But this is my #1 favorite hint water flavor. I thought I would include my favorite water bottles which I'm not a huge fan of this specific water bottle tapping, so I'm just gonna stay on the lid. But these Owala water bottles are my favorite. I obviously love orange. I have this same water bottle in yellow for me, and then I got my boyfriend the navy one. But I love these because they have a straw and you can also like drink it, so whatever you're in the mood for. I always fill up my water bottle before bed, so like at night I'll kind of drink in really big sips, and then if I'm just like out in the day or driving, I typically use my straw. But I just love the colors of the Owala water bottles, and this is like the best size water bottle for me personally. I know everyone has their like favorite electrolyte drinks or like hydration drinks, but personally I don't drink these that often. But like today I was out in the sun for a while and I feel pretty dehydrated, so I've been drinking one. But two most repurchased flavors, which is the white peach and the green grape, and these are sugar-free. I do really like Liquid IV. I've tried a bunch of other electrolyte brands, but me personally, flavors really sell me, and I love these flavors. Not to mention, I love these sounds. This flavor I really only bring on vacation because, like I said, I'm sober, so sometimes you want to have a nice little pina colada, but you don't want to have alcohol. So I do really like these. Some people drink these all the time, but for me personally, they are still really sweet. Like I said, I don't love sweets that much, so it is hard for me to drink really sugary things. But I do like these every now and then. Let's move on to my favorite mocktails. If you take one recommendation from this video, let it be these Recess Zero Proof mocktails. These are the two little main ingredients that they say they have. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that, but they have adaptogens in them. It has that one word that I'm not sure how to pronounce. Sorry, y'all. My learning disability is really at display, but that specific ingredient helps keep you in the moment, and I can swear by that. I am on my third case of these mocktails, and they do really keep you present. Like, finding these has been so nice for me, and they keep you so present. Like, if I want to have one on a Friday night when my boyfriend's maybe having a beer or two, I love reaching for one of these because I still feel like I'm like an adult, which I am, but I still feel like I'm having a fun time and, you know, letting loose, but not partaking in, you know, alcohol or anything. An ingredient is adaptogens, which it has L-theanine and lemon balm for smooth sailing is what it says. And then at the bottom it says, take a recess, a mocktail with benefits. A mocktail with benefits, so you can drink the way you want, 0 proof, 0 compromise. Flavor, and probably my top two is this Island Spritz. This flavor to me kind of tastes coconutty, but pretty much just like you're on a tropical vacation. To me, this would be like maybe what I would order if I wanted like a mocktail at a bar and they would send me this. My second favorite is this classic Cosmo. This one is really fruity, and I love it. These have 35 calories, 7 grams of sugar, 100 milligrams of potassium. They all kind of have similar ingredients on the back, so not really sure how they taste all different, but yeah. This packaging is so cute. It's perfectly pink. Third flavor in this 4-pack is the lime margarita, which when I did drink, I never liked margaritas, but I do like this one just because it doesn't have tequila, so to me tequila is not for me, but these are really good. I love pairing this one with like Mexican food, or if I make tacos, I'll bring out one of these bad boys. This is the last flavor, which is the grapefruit paloma. And if you're not sold on these flavors, this Recess 0 proof mocktails come in 4-packs of a bunch of different flavors. These are just the flavors that spoke to me. So yeah. I know the other 4-packs are kind of more like alcohol-y flavors. These are definitely marketed to people who drink and maybe just want to have a mocktail, but as a sober girly, I really like these, and I thought I would recommend them in case anybody else wants a drink to help them stay in the moment and just kind of relax. So, not to bore y'all, but I love juice. I talk about it a lot on my TikTok channel, but I'm just a juice lover through and through. These are my favorite juice boxes. They are organic apple juice, and I'm just obsessed with them. I probably have like one of these every day. I love drinking these with my vitamins. And then this is my favorite gas station juice, which is cranberry apple raspberry. These are goated. If you have ever tried these, you know that these are like incredible. Which I will say, these have a lot of sugar and are probably not very good for you, but I don't really care. I'm obsessed with this juice, and I swear you need to try this if you at all like cranberry juice. We are going to rapid fire go through my Bloom energy drink favorites. Raspberry lemon, top Bloom drink flavor ever, okay? Raspberry lemon is my favorite Bloom energy drink flavor. These are so good, and I have to say they did kill the packaging. So cute. I'm not even a purple lover, but this shade is so cute. I will read the ingredients in case you're interested. It says it has natural energy, mental focus, positive mood, apple cider vinegar, prebiotic fiber, and boost metabolism. I will say I do feel better when I drink these versus an Alani, which is why I continue to keep repurchasing these Bloom energy drinks. So I know that they do so much sponsored content, but these are really good, and I do recommend these. This peach mango flavor, so good, so good. There is 180 milligrams of caffeine in these, which is quite a lot if I'm being honest. I mean, Alani's have 200, so one day I will beat my caffeine addiction. It's hard to when they market these things for me. They market these drinks, so I will buy them, you know? And they do a good job. I love the flavors, love the packaging. This world is not set to make me save money. Last flavor that I really like is the strawberry watermelon. I like these, but they're definitely not my favorite. I'm forgetting what the 4th Bloom energy drink is that comes in this pack. Oh, it's a cherry flavor, which I don't love cherry flavor that much. And then my last beverage favorite is my greens, which these have caffeine in them as well, and I talked about them a little bit on my BJSMR video. But these have healthy energy, quality ingredients, and they help digestion and bloating. This is the Miami Vice flavor, which Keala greens are my favorite. I already finished my last Keala greens that I had. But I do like this flavor a little bit more than the last ones I had. I will say, for me personally, y'all saw how much caffeine I typically consume on a daily basis. These do not have enough caffeine for me to be a standalone drink, but I have like 2 water bottles of these to equal a energy drink. And for my beverage of the day, I can finally crack one of these open. Yes, my reward for finishing this video. Finally, that is it for my video today. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel. Feel free to check out my other channels. I love you all so much. I hope you have a blessed day or night or life if I never see you again. Like and subscribe, and as always, see you in the next one.